Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Solar Talk Africa. Here is your favorite solar energy guide, Miriga Emmanuel, and here I have one of the best installer in the house.
Oga, rate me, rate me.
Wait,
It's Solar King 001 in the building.
and our guest for today again is still Solar King 001 on all his social media handle. But you know one thing wey dey surprise me about this guy? Now the first installer wey dey chop money wey I know say get ulcer. Why installer go get ulcer? Now we'll talk about that one another time. So you are welcome to Solar Talk Africa, Solar King 002. Sorry, 001.
001.
Welcome to Solar Talk Africa. In one of our episodes, we talk about the place of solar energy system in our society. Now we're not talking about that again. Now, a lot of people believe that solar energy system is expensive, that the average people cannot afford it, which you are still one of them. You believe that solar energy system is not for average people. I'm not cool with that. Now you have to explain to us because I'm an average person.
You install such an inverter for Abuja tire. So
No, I'm an average.
You carry such an inverter, you hook up for head.
So
now why you say it's not expensive?
Is that solar or not?
Such an inverter.
Is that solar?
No, in my word, it's not.
Why is it not an inverter?
Because it's sachet.
But it powers the basic electronics.
I believe it's penny wise, man foolish. Let me use that word.
But it's not man foolish because there are people that use this sachet inverter and they have been using it for over 4 years. So tell us, why do you think solar energy system is expensive despite there is sachet inverter and people can use their 100 amps battery or 200 amps tubular battery and still enjoy power for 3-4 years? Okay. So why do you think it's expensive?
If solar system is not expensive, you will have easily put 30 kilowatts to run your
I can't
AC.
put 30 kilowatts.
Why?
Because I don't need 30 kilowatt hour. I'm not running a factory.
You need 15. Okay, I thought out of 15 kilowatts.
So 5 kilowatt hour is okay, and this 5 kilowatt hour we are using. Are you ready to answer the question?
Yes.
Is solar expensive or cheap? I just want you to answer the question. No, I don't. Okay, just tell them the truth. Like tell our viewers the truth. Is solar expensive or not? Yes or no?
Answer yes or no, because it can be expensive for some people and cheap for some, depending on what you want to do with your solar system. You can be planning to power your 3 ACs at a go and you want them to run 247 and you are looking for something cheap. That's what the problem is. But then you can want to power your bulb and charge your laptop and watch television. Then it can be affordable. You can target. I don't think anything good is cheap. So I use the word affordable. Because with as low as 600, 700k, you might be able to get something that will work for you. And if it's as high as 50 to 100 million, you can still do a solar system. So depending on
now, you are answering that the solar to install solar energy system is not expensive, and now you are calling 50 to 100 million.
That's why I said it depends on individual perspective.
So your individual perspective is looking at the top politicians for solar energy system.
No, like I said, I first mentioned so that we get
even you said don't get 50 million to install one for yourself.
I first mentioned 500 to 700k.
I didn't hear that.
Some people buy solar gen.
Solar power station,
solar gen, and it works for them because they have almost
cheap or expensive.
It still depends on individuals.
So you talk about power station now. Is the power station cheap or expensive?
Some people might say it's cheap. Some people might say it's expensive. So some people can afford 300,000, 400k to buy it. Some people cannot afford 400k to buy it. Some people rather buy fuel 1,000 naira every day.
To me, solar energy system is not expensive because if you compare solar energy system with other sources of electricity, you know that solar energy system is cheap because you don't get to do the regular maintenance of going to the market. Do you know that if you want to buy fuel for a generator and there is no filling station close by, there is no black market close by, you will now drive your car to go and get the fuel and come and put it in your car, in your gen. Now, you might add 2 liter to your car tank while going to buy the fuel, then come back house with that same fuel you bought, pour it in your generator, then lucky enough for you, your engine oil still don't dry up for that same generator. You go still come out again, go buy engine oil, come put. As they try start the gen, the road will come out.
Valid. Your point.
So to me, solar is cheap.
It's cheap. I get your point.
Very cheap.
Valid.
Because you don't get to do like heavy work for your solar energy system to work as long as you install it correct. Song would be. If you like maybe if because me I know say you say solar dey expensive, so
No,
no
no.
listen make I talk, wait make I talk. You say solar dey expensive, so I don't know the magic wey you wan do go block sun, because sun go always dey. As long as sun dey, I go get my power, my battery will recharge, because the energy wey dey come from the solar panel will be stored in my battery bank. Some will be supporting my load, then in the night I go use am. I no need to go do say I wan power my. So it save you stress. You don't have to have one big muscles, because people wey dey start gen, this hand, if you dey use right hand, the muscle dey big pass the left because of the gen wey dey start. So solar is cheap. That's to me
I support your motion concerning that.
sharp.
I support, and I'm not saying that people should go to generator. I'm Solar King 001 for a reason.
No, if
not
okay.
not Solar Gen 001, now Solar King 001.
Okay.
So I support that. I'm only saying that solar might be expensive when some certain people want to overdo it beyond its capacity. Like I said, you cannot be wanting to power your 3 ACs 24 hours and you are looking to spend 1 million naira, 2 million naira. So then you cannot call that cheap. You cannot call it cheap.
It's still cheap.
It's an investment. Yes, solar is an
Almost
investment.
everything is an
Yes,
investment.
solar is
an investment.
But like, that's why I say,
Yeah.
because for me, when you call solar expensive or cheap, there's a lot that determines that the individual that wants to do that system. 400k might be cheap for me, can be expensive to another person else.
But that doesn't mean it's expensive generally.
And in general terms, you can say it's cheaper. In general terms, like you said, you are saving money in the future. In general, if you look at it in general terms, instead of spending 1,000 naira, 12k in 1 year, you can spend 6k for 5 years. In general, instead of spending 1 million naira for fuel and whatsoever, you can spend 500k that will last you 3 years instead of spending 1 million every year. In general, but I'm saying when it comes to individual relationship with your clients, you know, not all your clients can have. Some clients want to even do more than the capacity they have right now, but they cannot afford it. So in that particular case, they will tell you, solar choke me for neck, cheap like that. But in general terms, solar is more cheaper to compare, yes,
to
others.
At least I agree with you on this. Now we believe solar is cheap and it's most affordable.
Yes.
And one of the best source of electricity when you think of
100.
power generation or stuff like that.
100.
So, and I believe with time, solar will become more cheaper because there will be much competition in the market. Competition will come in and a lot of prices will have to fall because you don't have choice. You want to sell market.
Yes.
You can't keep those batteries forever. And those batteries have expiring dates where they might, go bad. So you wouldn't want to keep them forever. And in order not to lose so much in trying to stock this thing, because they are not like something that doesn't get spoiled. In trying to keep them, you might lose. So some people will choose, instead of me to lose this product, it's better I sell it out so that people use it. And that will bring about fall in prices. Now, if you compare lithium battery with those days, lithium battery is cheap now.
Yes.
Compared to when lithium battery came in. You
But
get
there's more
so
competition in the
there is
market.
competition in the market, and I believe day by day solar energy system will become cheap. So at least the narrative, because that's the narrative flying about, everybody believe solar is expensive, you cannot do it, this, that. Okay, when lithium came, there were no 200 amps, there were no 100 amps like 12-volt system, but now we have them, and they range from 300 and something thousand naira for one. Unlike those days where you have to gather a lot of money to start up one.
Yeah.
And why are you yawning?
Are they hungry? You do a podcast, bring food, you give person water and juice. Your mates, they put food for table, they put amala, they chop better food, they chop rice, they chop barbecue, they see what you carry, put juice.
We are not here for food eating competition. We are here to educate people on solar
That
energy
person is
system,
talking about food,
which
right?
is one of the best things we are doing.
Yes.
So now we've all agreed.
I will agree, solar is cheaper. So please go solar.
Best
now.
thing you can do.
Go solar now. Go solar. Very, very important.
You dey see lights now, the video, share, they see the
Solar
ambience,
system.
everything they sweet you. This is solar energy
Stop
system.
owning generator. Brrr, brrr, brrr. Are you not tired? Nigerians.
So that somebody like you have she gets your body na my size, but your muscles the Solar King size. She gets because of that generator where they start.
Yes.
If you stop doing that,
You want to have rest of mind and sugar daddy vibe like this. Go solar. So that we just dey house, relax, Actually, go
so
dey rub your stomach.
thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
honoring the invitation. thank you for educating our viewers on solar energy.
Thank you for
system.
watching to the
And
end.
I believe that most people now know that solar energy system is not expensive as speculated by Solar King initially.
Yeah.
He believes solar is expensive, but now he has come to the light that solar is cheap. And actually solar is cheap because if you compare it to others, solar is the cheapest. You don't get to do maintenance. You don't get to bring down your panels, maybe change the cells. You don't have to take your inverter to technician every 3 months, 6 months. You don't have to take your battery out for maintenance. Most of these things take like 3-4 years. You haven't done anything on them aside using natural water. Like everything surrounding solar energy system is like natural. You don't have to do much. When you want to maintain your solar panel, all you have to do is just to wash it with water, ordinary water. Not like you have to go to the market, buy a special water, come and wash it. So you get, even the tubular battery, people that use this tubular battery, most of the time their maintenance is 1 year or 2 years, depending on how your battery is charging and discharging. So there is no much maintenance when it comes to solar energy system, which is one of the reasons why I said solar is cheap. You can start with sachet inverter, you can start with a 100 amps battery. It all depends on what you are looking for, what you want to achieve, which is one of his principle, or one of his policy, or should I say law, about solar energy system, that it all the solar part of it, the aspect of it being expensive depends on what you want to power. So you can start, like average Nigerian can install solar energy system. It's not expensive. So just start somewhere.
So this is Solar King 001. Thanks for watching this podcast. Like I said, no follow this guy on TikTok as Solar God. Do not follow him on Instagram, Solar God. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, every platform as Solar King 001. But do not follow him as Solar God. His name I'm not telling you the name so that you go follow him. I'm not tell you in case you see him for road, may post it for your face.
Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification button. And most importantly, as in very important, I beg sharing with your friends who want to do solar, but they skeptical because they fear say solar no dey work. With time, we'll have customers, we'll have a lot of end users coming to this podcast to tell us how far their experience regarding solar energy system. And don't forget, I always say this, that please, you should be careful with fat installers or chubby installers. Thank you.
And quack electricians.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
From Lafia State. Installers from Lafia, Nasarawa. Their name is Merigadi.
Do have a nice day.
Do have a nice day. Thank you.